Well, welcome back. Got a mix of sun and clouds around the region right now. Looking really good in Monroe County and not too bad over downtown Macon either. You can see a little more cloud cover for us in Dublin, which has been the hot spot for the most part today. That heat index has been over 100 for a few hours. How about all this lightning that we are seeing to the east of Milledgeville right now? This storm trying to move into Hancock, a little bit into Washington County as well. A couple small showers, Bleckley and Lawrence, and also a little bit of activity in Butts County. And we're also seeing some activity trying to move into Taylor and Macon counties. But other than that, we are looking pretty dry around the region at this time. Rain total so far today, I'm still not buying that Warner Robins has only gotten a trace of rain today. It was a pretty organized storm as it moved through Houston County and fell apart as it moved into Bibb. Wet spot now Milledgeville, 1/4 inch, and that number could still rise with the heavy rain currently ongoing in that area. Cordele and Sparta have gotten 1/10 inch, and Vienna 1/5 inch. As for today's numbers, 91, that is 2 below the average of 93, 75 for our wake-up temperature last night. That's 4 above the average of 71, and after a pretty nice evening, we'll be staying, again, a lot of our real feel still in the 90s and will be for another couple of hours, but for the most part, we're thinking mid-low 70s overnight into tomorrow. Go with a low of 74, possibly a shower or two early on tonight, but skies will be partly cloudy with a light wind staying out of the south-southwest. Now you see some of these numbers have updated since earlier, seeing now more of these mid-70s. I think will be even more than that, and 74 probably not going to be the warmest temperature as we head into the stars tomorrow. It's probably going to be somewhere that's like 76 or 77 in terms of that low, somewhere further south like St. McCrae. So as we continue to move forward, scattered storm chances each afternoon and evening will remain a go. Tomorrow it's going to be back half of the day coming in from the southwest and moving to the northeast. Take note of the front that's lurking to the north. It's not going to be too close to us on Thursday, but still expecting about a 60% chance for rain, and it has a 40% on Friday right now, but that number is subject to change depending on this front. But that front will not be dropping temperatures into the weekend, and we're not going to be seeing anything super crazy, but it could elevate rain chances Friday, so we'll know more as we get closer. Here is Tropical Storm Erin. It is starting to reorganize itself a little bit, but not looking overly impressive. As you can see, sustained winds of 45 miles per hour right now, but a lot of open, warm water in front of it. Expected to become a hurricane later on this week and possibly a major hurricane over the weekend, and by that point, we'll know if it's going to turn north, if anywhere is possibly in that window for a landfall. Right now, too far out to try to predict that. So as for the remainder of this evening and tonight, isolated showers, couple of storms possible, but a lot of us likely going to stay dry. Partly cloudy into the star tomorrow, low to mid 70s out the door, and we're going to have a partly to mostly cloudy day for our Wednesday with those rain chances probably starting to pick up around 3-4 in the afternoon. Again, coming from the southwest and moving to the northeast, around more than half the region, 60% or so should see those storms. Tomorrow night, going to be partly to mostly cloudy. I don't buy the chance for rain out the door Thursday morning, but I also don't think that we're going to see this few rain chances Thursday afternoon either. Again, 60% tomorrow, 60% again on Thursday. Definitely more widespread than what's depicted here. And as of now, has it 40% for Friday, but as mentioned earlier on, depending on where that front is, it could end up getting bumped up a little bit. So 91 for tomorrow's high. Scattered storms expected through the afternoon. Expecting a lot of low 90s, a few upper 80s in the coolest spots. But again, the heat indexes are likely to be the upper 90s and into the low hundreds. Your extended forecast is coming up in 10 seconds. Your 41 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast is brought to you by Volume Chevrolet. So as we move forward, I guess I was mistaken on what our average temperature. I was thinking it's closer to 95, 96 this time of year, but apparently it's closer to 93. So we're going to be around average, getting ready to head into the weekend. More of a seasonal pattern with your partly sunny afternoons with those isolated scattered storms. Perhaps we'll see lesser rain chances next week as temperatures try to go above average.